Wait. I can't believe this! Okay! I can finally stream on YouTube! Yay! I can finally stream on YouTube. Number one. Number two, I can finally multi-stream. Even though I don't know if I can do this for only on just chatting or not, I don't know yet. But listen, I struggled so much in my previous place, and now I can finally just wow. Hi everyone. Hi. Halo semuanya. Currently I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Jadi aku lagi multi-streaming di Twitch sama YouTube. For those who are from Twitch, you might not know yet, but my audience is dominated by Indonesians. So I will speak a lot of Indonesian in the stream. But I will also speak in English. Buat yang dari YouTube, mungkin pada taunya aku orang Indo ya, karena kan aku sering bikin fandom Indo. Tapi audiensku di Twitch itu internasional, jadi aku bakal ngomong dalam bahasa Inggris juga. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. If you're new to me, my name is Tamasitas. I'm just your amateur fandaba. Halo semuanya yang baru datang, nama aku Tamasitas. Aku cuman fandaber biasa sih guys. Fandaber ya, di garis bawahi. I have to put a straight line at the fandaba because I don't know yet whether I'm going to be a professional dubber or not, but I do sincerely wish I can be one. But anyways, for those of you who joined my stream before, I forgot to mention, I did mention earlier, so I want to apologize to a lot of you because I haven't streamed, nor did I upload in a long time because I am very busy relocating to a new location right now. And if you notice, my clock is kind of different now. So I'm joining the time zone from Australia, and I'm really trying to learn Australian English for now. Jadi buat teman-teman di YouTube juga, I will speak in Indonesian for my YouTube audience. Jadi buat teman-teman yang di YouTube, makasih banyak udah support. Mungkin ada yang tahu dari platform lain juga. Aku minta maaf banget karena aku banyak bilang kayak aku ada plan ini, aku ada plan itu, bla bla. Tapi aku nggak bisa rilis apa-apa di bulan ini, akhir-akhir ini, karena aku udah pindah tempat. Nah makanya aku bisa multi streaming. The relocation allows me to multi-stream now. So I can go back and forth with YouTube and Twitch, which is crazy. Jadi aku dari dulu tuh pengen multi-streaming. Nah, aku pengen streaming di YouTube juga, tapi nggak bisa karena wifi ku nggak kuat. Tapi sekarang aku udah pindah, jadi kuat. So before I wanted to stream on YouTube, but because right now I have relocated, not only I'm able to stream on YouTube, I'm also able to multi-stream, which is crazy. And I'm so happy to meet everyone in here. Welcome if you are new, welcome if you came before, welcome back. Buat yang baru datang, selamat datang. That's very long. Yeah. Also, I'm very sorry for Twitch viewers. I know that I've been promising Twitch fraud. The thing about that is my Wi-Fi at home really sucked, so I couldn't upload a VOD for Twitch. I tried uploading, but it can't. It didn't cooperate with me, so I have no choice but to postpone that. But now because there's multi-streaming, you can watch my live on my YouTube channel, which is at Tamasidas. You can use that one instead of the default one because I intend to do a lot of streaming. And I don't care at this point, you know. I don't think I care. Like I have an ambitious desire to go 10k this year, but like I'm going to focus on my new job right now. I really need money to survive. I really need to build up from zero again. So there's that. Also, thank you so much for supporting me from the very beginning until now. I'm really grateful for that. Also, sorry kalau aku banyak ngomong bahasa Inggris. I kind of feel aku lebih nyaman sebenarnya ngobrol dalam bahasa Inggris, dan I'm gonna speak with my YouTube audience for now. Jadi guys, sebenarnya aku tuh dari kemarin banyak stream di Twitch, dan itu juga banyak stream yang kayak in English karena aku pengen bangun audience di Englishnya. Sebenarnya aku bukan nggak pengen nge-fandub Indo, aku bukan nggak pengen bikin konten Indo, cuman kayak aku menyadari bahwa yang nikmatin Indo nih ya cuman orang Indo aja, dan konten-konten yang aku buat tuh niche banget ya. niche banget. Jadi aku emang banyak banget mikir-mikir juga ngebuat konten di YouTube, di TikTok, di Instagram. Aku seneng semuanya suka kontenku, tapi aku banyak mikir juga kayak aku pengen bikin konten dalam bahasa Inggris instead of bahasa Indonesia. Tapi kayaknya lebih bagus kalau aku coba provide dua-duanya deh. Anjay, biar multilingual. Belum lagi kalau aku belajar bahasa lain. Jadi ya begitu deh. Also, so there has been like the issue with Shoujo, right? I want to talk about that in regards to my future as well. So I'm just gonna put full disclosure. I actually wanted to achieve a lot more for my YouTube channel. So like I'm replacing my mouse there. That's why like I saw that I got like 1k subscribers. So that's why I thought I want to make 10k this year. That's one of the reasons I resigned from my previous place. However, I got too busy with my projects. So yeah, the 10k might not happen anytime soon. So that's why right now I'm like, yeah, let's just go with the flow dulu. Let's just go with the flow. And honestly, I really enjoy streaming. And I think streaming is the thing I enjoy the most in content creation. I know shorts and videos boost my popularity, but like I enjoy talking and interacting with people, so streaming fits me the best actually, and that's why I've been struggling to find the ways to make a stream. And like I'm too ADHD enough to make long form or short form videos. I want to make like sort of like self-help YouTube, like YouTubers who's like, oh, let's improve and all that. I want to make something like that, but with my real persona. For this one, I solely want it to be my creative hobby outlet. So that's why you've seen a lot of a lot of singing, and I tend to focus more on my audio instead of my visual right now. I'm sticking with Viroid. So yeah. But let's go back to Fi Shoujo. As someone who used to work in HR, I know so much about illegal business practices and business practices where people think it's gray area while it's actually illegal. So without disclosing too much, as an HR and also as someone who used to have an internship in such a red flag company, I have dealt with practices that are illegal. Right. So when I hear the case of Fi Shoujo, it made me realize that there's no companies that's too good to be true. You get what I mean? I know this is a sensitive topic for a lot of people, but I feel very passionate in talking about this because I also dealt with regulations before, but not American. I almost say Australian. What does an Australian law has anything to do with this? But I don't know anything about US laws. I don't know anything about Japanese laws, so that's why I couldn't really speak much on like a more specific law. But in general, if something's too good to be true, then there's a sacrifice being made. So for example, in the case of Fi Shoujo, right, it's good that they can provide mental health professional and then provide sponsors and so many of that stuff. But then it begs the question of where does all this money come from? Because money is really not easy to get. Yeah? And what I really can't stand is the fact that they are using charity money for something that nobody knows except the funding person. That's crazy. That's very crazy. And I love that this industry essentially pinpoints the importance of the employees over a company. I like that currently featuring is moving towards more like a talent-centric industry. It's like an individual-centric industry instead of like company-centric. Also, welcome the Sonic 2510. Welcome, I'm Tamasitas, nice to meet you. Yeah, such stuff happens a lot. In the case of Fi Shoujo, I think it's just come to... There's too much. Too much crazy things going on with Fi Shoujo. And it really reminded me of place back then. It reminded me of my first place. Now I work in a much better place. I know where the money comes. I know where the money go. So yeah, and there's so many low blows, but I really hate that people focus too much on the CEO being a Hololive hater. I really hate that because like that's not the important thing. The more important thing is that the talents were given predatory contracts. I think that's more important than the whole, oh my god, Hololive hater. I really hate that. that really washes down the seriousness and the importance of this issue. And I'm very sensitive when it comes to like having money you shouldn't get to be used. I have such a sensitive issue with that. That's like my biggest pet peeve, especially as an HR. I have to like count every single salary, right? And again, back again, illegal business practices. I've dealt through those kind of stuff in my work, so it just baffles me that these amazing talents are just used. And like we know in practice, we know in practice that companies, that feature-based companies in particular, kind of treat talents like cash cows. I would say Hololive is an exception. I would say that because they were so daring to let Gura graduate, for example, which is one of their biggest talent, Gura and Aqua. Because if it's other companies, say Shoujo, I'm pretty sure 100% they will pull out the Iron Mask. You shouldn't go because you are the foundation of the team, kind of thing, which is scum behavior. Also, I don't know if my okay, so my mouth works. My god, I yap a lot about this free shoujo thing, but I got very passionate for that because I stand by talents, I stand by employees. I might be in HR, but I really hate companies who are trying to just being cost effective. I'm always against that, especially if it involves sacrificing the livelihood or sacrificing the safety of the people. I really hate that. Really hate that. So I hope they get the closure that they need. And let's keep supporting them. All the Shoujo members or the former members, they need a lot of support. At the same time, taking a rest is totally understandable. VTubing has sucked since April, and the chain still has not stopped yet, so it gets very tiring. I also took a break for a while from the VTubing, so yeah. But I also like how this means you don't need to rely much on the company nowadays, because as indies, even as indies, you can strive. But I don't know if this is like, I'm not sure how to phrase it. So like companies are just like a stepping stone, not a necessary thing to achieve. You get what I mean? That's what I get nowadays with the indie VTubers from Shoujo's going on strong. Like maybe being an indie is much better. Well, there are pros and cons, but like it just shows that indie VTubers are equally as important as company VTubers, if you get my notion about that. So yeah, that's a lot of yap. Because in VShoujo, some of the talents I support are Kason and Amalie. I support both of them. Probably Giga too, even though I don't watch a lot of Giga, but Giga's advices really help me to make decisions in regards to streaming, etc. So yeah, and Matara has very good advices that young people like me can follow. So I really wish the best for them, honestly. Even though for VTubers, I'm not really watching them closely as much as I do with Holo Stars, but I really like them. And also Iron Mouse, like that girl is such an angel. She is such an angel. Like I really get the feeling of wanting to give back to something that has saved your life. I really get that, and so I really admire her bravery. to step forward, take action, and still do good deeds to other people. And also the community is very going on strong. Not only the money from the charity that got lost came back, it went doubled. So that's really amazing right there. There's like the form of empathy people can have there. No matter how much the donation, each donation matters. Each donation matters. So yeah, that's about my stance in the future, Joe. I really wish the best for all of the talents. And I really get their feelings about not being able to speak anything illegal, like business practices. I can really relate a lot with that. I myself have so many things I wish I could like share, but I'm pretty scared, so yeah. But just tell the I've gone through something pretty similar, so I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So yeah. Oh my god. That's my stand on feature, Joe, and about my stance on feature being in general. So for those of you who are new, in the I will speak it in my language later, maybe, because I'm currently multi-streaming, so I want to allow my audience from YouTube, which is dominantly from a different audience, to understand what I'm talking about. But essentially, this has shaped where I want to go with featuring. I think in my stage, I think it's not the time for me to think like, oh, I'm gonna win max all these 10k subscribers, all these 20k, 30k, because I had a thought like that before. I had a thought of wanting to make this a business, but essentially more like, it's not that I'm not ready, it's more like I don't have the capacity yet to do so. And right now, because I'm working full time, I would rather want streaming to be something where I can have fun with my audiences for now. And I can see me doing this for a very long time, especially with the Wi-Fi that already supports me to do so. If you are new to my place, you know, my stream sucked so bad previously, but now I think I can raise up the quality a little bit more. And especially because now I can multi-stream. In the past, I can't even stream on YouTube. I can only stream on Twitch on a low quality. And that's a lot of that factors come from currently living in a place where the Wi-Fi is very strong, and I'm very surprised that the Wi-Fi is so good, and I afford this rent for a very cheap price in the city. And about that too, I feel like I'm very blessed. God bless me so much, because I manifest a lot of stuff, right? I prayed for a lot of stuff, and these things started coming in one by one. So that's including the place I'm living right now, where it's very close to the church. I want to attend churches more often than before. It's also very close to my workplace. It's also very close to places where I can buy food or do laundry, which is very cheap. It's also very close to shopping malls. So if I want to have fun with friends or hang out with friends, we can hang out, and I can just walk to the place where we want to hang out. And the most important thing for me is I can finally stream. Even though maybe just chatting, but I really enjoy just chatting. So yeah. And yeah, for featuring itself, I think for this place in particular, if I stream, it's mainly just to enjoy some fun, having fun and hanging out with you guys. Because I'm still new too, so I don't think I'm in a stage yet where I'm like monetization. Even though in YouTube, I technically can monetize stuff, but I need to like make videos about it. And let me tell you, I'm so lazy. It's not that I'm lazy. It's I don't commit to that yet. I have projects coming in. I have this full-time working in, and I feel like working on long form or shorts in this channel needs a lot of work. I'm very perfectionistic with my creative endeavors as well, so that's why you don't see a lot of creative stuff from me. But yeah, oh my god, that's a lot of yap going on. Isn't this what people like in the VTubing? Like they like hearing people yap? While in my current workplace, everyone is an introvert. So I can't speak in my place. I can't speak because they are all introverts and they want their personal space. It's suffocating me. It suffocates me so fucking bad. Me, an extrovert, I can't handle people who want me to be quiet. I'm so introverted to them that even my director told me like, hey Tam, tone down your energy. And like they told me, I don't think I can work in the same office as you. Oh my god. that's the worst. Like what's the worst thing than having your own director telling you I can't sit in one place with you? That's crazy. Because they're massive introvert. Like, you know, like that. You know, MBTI's like ISTJs. You know exactly. That's like my director. And then my friend, I have friends there that are INFJs. I nag them a lot, and they're like, please stop, Tam. I need you to shut the fuck up. I can't. I'm an extrovert. I can't shut the fuck up. I'm an extrovert with ADHD. The math doesn't mathing. Aduh, I'm talking my language right now. Jadi, kan aku udah pindah nih. Terus, hola, hi Maxi. Right timing. Oh my god. Hi Maxi. Long time no see. I'm really thankful, Maxi, because you have been supporting my content a lot. Makasih loh, Maxi, kamu udah banyak banget support kontenku. That really means a lot to me. And welcome. I'm trying multi-streaming right now, and we just talked earlier about my current workplace, which has so much introverts. I can't even talk. Like the moment I talk, they feel like they are drained by my energy. They are drained so much by my energy and my explosiveness that even the director told me to calm the fuck down, tone down my energy, and like shut the fuck up. So I feel so listen, in the workplace, I love this new place. I have to it's like God has been answering my prayers. Like this place is the best workplace I ever held. And like people there are so nice. They are all like active service people, you know. They are very kind, they have good intention, but they are introverts. So the issue they have with me is that I cannot shut the fuck up because they're busy. But like I can't shut the fuck up, and I'm panicky, and they want to help me but can't because I'm too panicky. But I did mention to both my director and supervisor that I'm very hyperactive. That's what happens when you have someone, you accepted someone who is an extrovert with ADHD that's very happy to have worked here. And this is just like 2 weeks. but the vibe is very different from the first 2 weeks I had in my previous workplace. It feels very different because in my first workplace, so I work in a hotel, 10 stories tall. I have to walk on heels. No, so me and a partner that works together with me, in the same day, not the same partner. So I have one friend there who works in the same day as me. Both of us went up to the 10th floor and with high heels, and dare I mention you, I never used high heels before, so that's my first time, but I used my heels to go down through the emergency stairs from the 10th floor all the way to the first floor, exploring everything. Like, that place was kind of big too, but not as big as the malls in the city that I'm in right now, but like, it's still crazy. That's like first time I worked there. That's like that should have been my first red flag, but that job taught me a lot, and I'm here. So in here, I walk a lot. Every time I go to work, I walk by feet. I go home by feet. And I can buy a lot of food. I can make my own food. I can do this. My job essentially allows me to make streams like this in the time that I want to, because my job started from 6 o'clock and ends at 2:30 p.m. So like, I can do anything I want from 2:30 to 9. Usually I sleep at 9 now in the current time, which is different from the time I show right now. So the time I show right now is Australian time, right? I'm trying to, and also, this is very helpful for those with ADHD or with sleep disorder. If you struggle with sleeping, try moving your time zone faster. So for example, you sleep so bad, you fuck up with your sleep, you always sleep at 3 a.m. You set your time to another time zone and you shall be able to sleep. And make sure that your place doesn't get any sunlight or anything like that, because that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I always sleep like at 12 to 1 a.m. in time zone farther away from me, but the actuality is that I slept at like 9 or 10. So that's a trick to the delayed sleep disorder that I didn't know exists until I got to this job. So yeah, oh my god. Yeah. There's a lot of yap. I've been holding a lot of my yaps too. Like, I already told you guys about the introvertedness of my place, right? That place, I love it, but it's so suffocating for me as an extrovert to not talk or do anything. And not to mention, I have ADHD too, so I can't stop moving. I can't stop stimming, but I don't care because no one cares. That's the good thing about this place. You do what, they don't really care. But they will care if you like do something that disturbs them. So that's what. Oh my god. Also, I noticed that there was a sponsorship. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I'm going to check some stuff up eventually. So, in regards to streaming, I prefer much to do streaming in this timing in what in what I forgot. But essentially that's the point. Also, okay, so the YouTube chat didn't get into the okay. So I think I have to fix the chat too, because there was one person from YouTube talking, but like the chat didn't get in, so I have to fix that. I also all of a sudden I want to test another thing. Wait a second. I haven't played Limbus, but I'm not in the mood to play Limbus right now. Let me see if I have another game that I can play that may be fun to you guys. Let me see, because I also want to test Briblue. Hi Briblue, welcome to my stream. So long since I haven't seen you. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I haven't been streaming for a long time. I also haven't been watching you for a long time because I'm currently focusing on relocating. I have relocated to a new location essentially. I'm good. Good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you too, Brit. I miss you so much. Ooh, I miss you so much. I actually wanted to work on a project, but like I had too much fun yapping by myself, so also I want to test if I can play a game right now. I don't want to play games that are not chill or where I can't speak with people for now, so I'm going to try playing Genshin. Also, there's a new Genshin update, I think. Let me see. I have not played games for like the whole month too, I think. I don't have time to play games. I think the only game I played was Identity 5, but that's with my closest peers. Also, for Brit, maybe you noticed that I speak in a quite different accent than before. That's because I'm trying to accustom myself to Australian accent. So currently in my place, I deal with a lot of clients in Australia, and I don't want people to ask me, where are you from? I want to avoid that question, so I'm going to learn hard at talking Australian accent. If you guys get anything you don't understand from what I talk about, let me know. Also, I need to download Genshin before I'm able to play Genshin, which is logical. I want to play like, wait, I have Wuthering Waves, but that's a crazy game to play. So let's see if I can actually play that. Wait, hold on. Is there an update for Wuthering Waves? Let me see. I hope not. Where did I download it again? I forgot. I think on Epic. Wait. So I'm going. Yeah, hold on. The moment I open Epic, my laptop goes crazy. So I think this is also the best time for me to say that I can play. Oh, never mind. I already have Wuthering Wave without the Epic. So how many update will I need? Please tell me it's just like a short update that I don't need to do like crazy ass updates. Let me see. Or we can also play Tactical Elysium. But I haven't downloaded the demo yet. Tactical Elysium. Wuthering Waves news update is 30 gigabytes. I won't be able to play that, folks. I'm so sorry. So let's see if I can play something else, because that's what I haven't been playing games for a very long time, because what I'm saying essentially, I focus a lot on job. The demo should be a small file. Yeah, let's play Tactical Elysium instead. Also, for people who don't know what Tactical Elysium is, it's a game. No, not Tactical Elysium, Pandora's Whisper. But I think if we have enough time, then we can also play Tactical Elysium. So, Protostar Twilight, sorry, my bad. Tactical Elysium should be the team name. So, for people who don't know yet, the game I'm going to play is a fan game for this feature bug group called Holostars. So, if you don't know yet, but I'm sure everyone knows, but just in case you guys don't know, Holostars is the male branch of Hololive. And this is particularly about the Hollow Stars, Ian. I really like Armis. Really love Armis. So let's try checking that out. Character art: Key, Gerard, 114 Gobilate, Juko, Roos, Pulse, Octavio, background art, Yumeno, Mosu. Wow. I'm sorry. Wow, Grace wrote this? Ixonokai, Penko, Lucas. Lucas is very talented. So this Lucas very talented. I'm going to wait to see Brit Blow having a credit on the game. oh, I did download it. What? When did I download the... Oh, I downloaded it last month. Okay, I downloaded it last month. I'm gonna wait for Brit Blue to make a debut, if she wants to, of course, for a game demo. Although I have an idea, but it's like Octavio focus. Though I think it can be Gerard focus as well. Hold on, let me just stop yapping. Let me just stop yapping and start the Pandora's Whisper. Pandora, Pandora Whisper. Wait for a moment. Pandora. I am also very curious about Pandora. Pandora, don't do this to me, Pandora. Pandora Whisper. Oh, my computer is making noises. So I might switch. Let me put steroid. I think I will switch to let's put camera first. Okay, wait. Yeah, wait. You can hear me, but it's muted. Yeah, let's stick with this and then wait. I'm getting excited about this. Hold on. Where is... I swear to God, I haven't been doing this for such a long time. So please forgive me. Forgive me! Where is the screen? Like, I need a window. Keep. Oh, you can. Oh, keep. Wait a second. Why is it not? Wait. Do I have to? Huh? Wait a moment. I'm waiting for the game to show up. Okay. It show up now. Hold on. Wait a moment. What? Ta-da! Yay! I'm gonna use my earphones. Let me know if you can hear the audio. Let me know if you can hear the audio or not. Also, I'm going to check the chat on Twitch for now. Won't be checking much on YouTube because I need to multi-check. So, no voice yet. The Badlands heat is as merciless as ever today. The sun beaming down upon a ramshackle settlement stretched out over two sides of a narrow ravine. This is so Gray's writing. Rusty pipes snake down into the canyon. drawing up water from a river far below to sustain the outpost's populace. On the surface, people skitter through the streets going about their daily business. A workman hammers a flyer to a light post, frowning. Still having that trouble with the water mains, are they? Like you wouldn't believe. New breaks in the pipes every day, as if something's corroding them from the outside. Weirdest thing. So the higher ups have put a bounty on looking into it. The passerby squirms at the flyer before letting out a low whistle. Also, why did they put the narration in italics? Just interesting. There's no small amount of coin. It must be pretty serious. The workman shrugs. Rumors going around about monsters in the ravine have got people scared. Little or nothing, but you won't catch me climbing down there either. Better off paying some knucklehead too. He breaks off as a slight tremor quakes the ground beneath their feet. Did you feel that just now? Boss must have repaired techs looking at the damage below. Wouldn't worry too much. Suddenly, the air split by a chorus of guttural screeches, fraying unnaturally at the edges like radio static. Screams follow, frenetic, terrified. The ground rocks again, and the passerby stumbles, nearly losing her footing. What's happening? Where is... Ah! What? What? Wow, the ravine! Look! The workman whips around just in time to watch a wave of corruption beasts spill from the mouth of the canyon. That's a really good art. Oh my god, that's very... who is that? Who are you? Run! Oh, that's the passerby. They try, but the streets are thrown into chaos with people fleeing and the monsters are both fast and batty. Wait, Just then, the workman trips on the toe of his own steel-capped boot and goes tumbling to the ground. The passerby vanishes into the crowd, and as the workman scrambles to get to his feet, a shadow falls over him. Get up! Get up! Huh? A drip of black ichor lands on his shoulder, fizzling like water on hot asphalt. Blech. He looks up, eyes meeting yawning, empty sockets. No, get away, The man screams, the beast growls, drawing closer, and then rears back, screeching in pain as 1-2 gunshots rend the air and leave steaming holes in its star-like form. Durant is this? How's that for landing a fucking shot? Gerard stands a few paces from the workman, grinning toothily. Just down the street, the crimson blood bisects one of the other beasts. Wow! Great job, Gerard! You hit a stationary target at point-blank range! You want a goddamn medal what? Well, you don't have to be a joke about it. I thought it was pretty cool. The corruption beast shudders and lurches forward, its bullet wound starting to pull close with a grotesque squelch. Gerard glances at the workman. What the hell are you still doing there, dumbass? Get out of the way! The man's boots skid on the ground and he struggles to stand before suddenly, neon blue strings loop around his torso and lift him to his feet. And up you go! Huh? You can thank me later. Run along. Now. Octavia pats the workman on the shoulder. Get away! That should be me! Octavia pats the workman on the shoulder as another gunshot rips through the settlement, splitting the beast's skull mask cleanly in two. Yeek! Nice shot, Goldie! Doing what I can. Lots of them still coming though. Oh, so you praise Gibby's shot, but not mine. I see how it is. Stop almost shooting my head off every time you miss, and maybe I'll get you up next time too. Boys, not the time. Yeah, we can talk about how incompetent Gerard is later. Hey! Gerard, the hunt. I was getting to that! A vicious corrupted tendril very nearly slams Gerard into the dead, but Octavia's strings yank it away at the last second. Octavia, the real savior. Gerard fires a couple of shots into the creature for good measure. Alright, listen up. Whoever has the worst kill count at the end of the day is cleaning the tavern for the next week. And let's make sure none of the townspeople die, remember? Yeah, that too. Anyways, hands on, boys. Who's are the writers? Oh, damn! That's a lot of corruption beats, and all the civilians in the way too. Gerard, you gotta stop standing there and clenching anytime soon, or did you suddenly forgot how your damn legs work? I wasn't. Ugh! Shut the hell up! Easy, Roos. Gerard, you're gonna want to start by clicking the unit you want to move, then clicking to where you want to go. That's so smart. Bringing Gold Bullet into this narration is very smart. This will work with any of us, but I think you can set an example, big guy. Try running towards that corruption beast over there. Move Gerard to the designated file. Easy enough. I'm not even out of breath. At least bring Octavia with you, you dumbass. You can't take out all of those monsters alone. Yo, right behind you, Gerard. Don't worry, I'll make sure nothing happens to you. Can we blow this corruption beast to bits already? Be my guest! Since the enemy is within your attack range, you can just pull the trigger whenever you like. Oh, but you should probably take a closer look at the enemy first by moving the cursor over it. I am looking at it! Wait, what the hell are all these numbers? Am I looking at my tax return? No way you know what that is. And no, those are combat stats. You know, how likely the monster is to beat you into the ground, plus some other stuff. You can get all the nitty-gritty from the help menu, but for now, just focus on the number next to hit. That's how likely you are to somehow land a shot. Alright, let's talk more lock and load. Take this! Wait, sorry. Huh? What the hell? They animate that? Oh, I just realized the whole pixels are animated too. You call that an attack? The thing's barely even scratch. Can you mind your own business for 1 sec? Whoa, calm down, yeah, big baby. I wasn't finished. I was about to say, if you want to really hit an enemy where it hurts, then you better hope you're on better terms with Lady Luck than I am. Take another shot, champ. Maybe sheer dumb luck will let you land a critical hit. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear the dumb part. This is fun. Gerard's so stupid.
But yeah? Okay, come here then.
What? Royal Flush is crazy. Who's laughing now, jackass? I could do this all day. Here's another mouthful of lead, you sticking pile of tar. Gerard, I wouldn't. Oh shit. Guys, this is the end for me. In Bahasa Indonesia, it's you lebay. Lebay amat, Gerard. I can't expect your death to be louder than this. Can it, Octavio? And Gerard, get the fuck over yourself. You're not dying. Goldie bought potions. Right, Goldie? Shoot it right here in my bag. You should have some too with the rest of your items. But I guess I can give you one of mine for now. Wait, Gibby. Not so fast. Gerard hasn't even asked nicely yet. He's never asked for anything nicely in his life, you little freak of nature. The potion, Goldie. Quickly now. Gerard's death groans are getting really obnoxious. Is that any way to talk about your dying later? Wolf Goblet next to Gerard. Gerard. Right, next. Healing potion. Using. Royal Flush perfect for Gerard. That's crazy. Is Octavia gonna be toilet break? Would you look at that? Good as new. Welcome back to the land of the living, buddy. By the way, a little tip if you want to stay that way next time you're in a pinch, sometimes the best offense can be a good defense. Defense? Huh? You know, instead of attacking, maybe you want to defend yourself. Sure, you won't be able to hit back while your guard's up, but it'll make you a hell of a lot harder to hit. Sounds boring, but whatever. Guess I'll keep it in mind. 8coin says he forgets that within the hour. You gotta pay that bet out of your coin pouch you drop on the ground over there, smart guy. Huh? When did that happen? Dunno, champ. It's not my goddamn wallet. Go on, run along and pick it up already. I believe in ya. Just wait right on top of it while the rest of us handle all the hard work. I know how to pick up an item, you know? Save the director's commentary for Gerard. He actually needs it. That's the fourth wall. Hey, I heard that. Good. Means your hearing's in working order at least. That's crazy. Pretty sure that's soon their code for "We've got your back, leader." And it's actually the last and most important thing to remember. Talk to your buddies. If the fight ever puts us side by side, you'd be surprised how much a little talk can lift your spirits. We need to talk? Except for me. Don't talk to me ever, of course. That's so roosting to do. I wonder... I think... Yeah, Roos is an intro. I think... If you put Armis in my workplace, Roos is 100% fitting into that. While the others, they will struggle. Watch. Is that just for Gerard or all of us? Can I talk to you? You do it either way. I've learned to tune you out. But you just answered him. Don't think too hard about it, Gerard. Let's regroup at the town's inn for now. These corruption beasts ain't gonna defeat themselves. Evers. Most of the Sifis is crazy. Most of the Sifis are in their houses or the inn, boss. Still one or two stragglers we need to cover. And they know how to stay away from the windows. Aye. Good work. The beast's attention should not be focused on us. Gibby, report them. A serious Gerard? That's crazy. 20 total. Looks like a corruption beast splitter band. They don't seem too strong, so the walls of this town should hold. Which means that the beast should come through here. And here, which is where the first wave already. Okay. The pincer attack, huh? No matter. Stay together and take out one group at a time. Armis, move out! Okay, so essentially what it can do... Wow! Oh my god, that Octavia sprite is so cute! It looks like that Ip or Japanese RPG. Oh my god, this looks so cute. Gerard being Gerard. Hey, but the others are really good too. But I got very caught up at the Octavia. Like this is so puppet coded. Whoever made this, they're a puppet. And whoever made this, they're like, this is like very I don't know. There's something about the vibes of the fans and how they draw characters that it makes it feel so dumb. Oh, I have 12 feet. Okay. Oh my god, it also looks like Suikoden too. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, so what I want to do now is wait, do we attack the townsperson? We fight them? What? Wait. Objectives. Defeat our enemies. Okay. Oh, so this is like, okay. We should move here. Right? Because this is like... No! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Urus ganda. Bruce, you can fight this. Bruce, that's nice. Nice, Bruce. Oh, so we have to protect the... Okay. Bro, they just flee! That's... Bro, they just flee, that's crazy. Okay, what we're gonna do is that we are going to be here to attack... Oh, we can't? Okay, wait. I'm gonna move a little bit here and attack this. Okay, and then... Oh, wait. Drawer will move here and attack. Why your range so small? Even your ally is crazy. Wait. Okay, so let's just protect this for now. Okay, defend. Okay. Oh, I can move the townspeople? Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, I think that should be all. Please, enemy! Yeah, you just fight against them. Yeah. Just fight against Bruce. Oh my god, I also forgot to make Bruce attack. My bad, Bruce. Let's have you eat something later. Nice! Nice, Bruce. Hey, let's go! Oh, that's so cool! Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Heh! Swinging this old axe around just gets easier and easier, doesn't it? I also just noticed the song! No! Nice. Oh, what's that, puppet? You think I've gotten even better at controlling you? What the fuck? Whoever's writing this, this is a puppet. This is a puppet. I know what you are. Oh no, there's the second wave coming in. Second wave inbound from the east. Gotcha. Let's mop up this group before they get to us. Okay, so what I want to do, you just go inside the house. Okay, so what I want to do is wait. I will need Rouge to use an item. Only 15? That sucked. Okay. I'm gonna move here. Can I use skill? Okay, I think that's what I need. And then get here. Okay, I can't do it. Okay. A bit of fan. And then coffee. We can move here and use healing potion for himself. Okay. Okay. I think it should be all. It's Bloodhound! Yeah, it's Bloodhound! Ah! Come on, Drat can attack everyone at once lah. No! No, Gibby! No, 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 okay. What I'm gonna do, we go here, skill. What do you mean deals more damage than less HP Rouge has? I'm gonna kill this one. Nice. And then you will be using an item. I don't care, Bobby. only healing 5 is crazy. Okay, but it's okay. Gerard will go over here. Then use his skill, Desperado. Nice. Then you will go here. Use your skill. Oh, it attacks Gerard too. It's okay. Gerard can be attacked anytime he needs. In before Gerard died. No, Gibby, don't die yet. Gibby. Nice. Come on, Gerard. If you die, you're so bad at this. Oh, that sprite's so cute. Gerard, you can do this. I feel stronger. I knew drinking all that milk will pay off. Come on, Gerard, you can't die. Come on, Gerard, I believe in you. Don't die. Oh no, he died. Yeah. You think a scratch like that could stop the Gerard? That's so stupid. No! Oh, that's crazy. That's really good. Okay. Struggles from the west. Kill this and we break their morale. Just one more push. What the hell do you mean? Okay, so essentially what I want to do is we move here. Then we attack this. Okay. And then how do we revive? So that's how you hit the target moving that way. Boom, baby! And then, for Taffy, I'm not sure. No. Keep it down. Swinging this old axe around just get easier and easier. What is this though? And I think I'm gonna enter now. Oh, oh, that's neat. So like shield, that's neat. That's neat. That's neat. That's really neat. Taffy, don't die yet, Taffy. Taffy, don't die yet, Taffy. Nice, 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 nice. Jeez, Taffy. Oh, oh, that puppet's so cute. Puppet's so cute. Damn. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Taffy closer. Oh, let me see also if we can also move more. Okay, we can't. I'm gonna heal. Then move here. Wait.
The fuck out of here.
What the hell? Golden ratio. What the? What? Whoa! 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 That's strong, baby. Okay, let's end the turn. This is so fun. It's so stupid too. Let me see the chat. Yeah! Gimme! That's so stupid! Okay. Okay, we're in player phase now. So, let's move here. Oh my god, Taffy! Taffy, you walk so slowly. Okay, talk. Hey, Ruse, got a minute? Yeah. That's it? Oh, but you can. Okay. Nice. And then for Gibby, I'm gonna move him a little bit back so he can use his skill. No, I can't. Okay. Let's try moving him over here instead. Pew! Okay. That should be good. Rouge, you can handle this. Rouge, you can't die. Nice. I believe in Rouge. Only one? Okay. Octave. Oh my god, Taffy, you're so far away. Kill. Nice. Okay. And then Bro, he missed. Okay, I think I can enter. Yeah, just beat the hell out of Rose. Rose will beat you up. See? Okay. Nice. A piece of cake for Rose. The rest of the corruption beasts are fleeing. The day is ours. The day is good, but what I really need is a stiff drink. You know who carried this? Rose and Tabby. When everyone's good. I really like Gerard's skill in this and Gibby's. The final corruption beast hits the ground with a dull thud. Its inky foam sputtering broken coat into the dust. A tenuous quiet falls on the settlement in its wake. Gerard straightens up, blowing smoke from the barrel of one of his pistols. Self-satisfaction drips from every inch of him, despite the handful of rather noticeable fresh tears in his attire. And that's how it's done. It's unclear who he's addressing. The townsfolk are only just starting to filter back into the streets, and none responds. I don't think they're listening, Gerard. Maybe you should say it again. Relatable. Really? Alright. I said, that's how it's... Just messing with you, by the way. Oh, fuck you, Octavio! Gerard kicks a rock at Octavio, which he neatly sidesteps, snickering. Meanwhile, Goldbullet slings Lorraine over his shoulder and hurries over towards some of the residents who has been caught in the fray. Hey, everyone alright over here? No injuries? Ah! My ankle! It's... Shh. Hold on, let me see. Goldbullet drops to a knee and carefully inspects the woman's injury. Looks like it's only a sprain. Octavio could probably brace it for you, but... Octavio has already breezed past them, more interested in picking over the remains of the slain corruption beast, with clinical efficiency, of course. As if... Honestly, you're better off not asking that little freak for first aid at all, considering. There's a distant clink of metal on glass as Octavio deposits a piece of bleaching black something into an amber jar. Ruse grimaces. That. Yeah. Anyways, Ruse, we should get these people out of the streets. Can you help me out? Some of them can't walk. I guess so. Rolling his eyes, Ruse turns to one of the others injured. Give me your hand, come on. Anytime will be great. It's not like we've got all goddamn day. Sorry? As Ruse and Goldberg gets to moving the injured, an official looking man straight up to Gerard. Excuse me, I take it you're the leader of those men? Finally! Someone gets it! You're goddamn right, I'm the leader here! You got something to say to me, or are you just gonna waste my time? The man blinks, more than a little taken aback by Gerard's brash attitude, but collects himself after a moment. No, I just came to thank you. If not for the heroism of yourself and your companions, I don't know how it had been survived. Our entire settlement owes you a great debt. He bows his head solemnly. That's it? I'm sorry? We saved your whole downtown and you're paying us in thank yous? You think we do this shit for free? I mean, I just assumed. Because if you did, you thought wrong. Come up and we'll call it even, alright? You're bounty hunters. I see how it is. Took you long enough to figure it out. but you went out of your way to protect us. If all you wanted was coin, then why bother? Octavius rolls over to join them, grinning jauntily. I mean, that's obvious, isn't it? Dead people don't usually pay too well. It could be meant as a joke. The official clearly wishes it were, unease dawning on his face as he takes a step back. I can relate. I mean, oh, for fuck's sake! Bruce returns in time to cut the growing tension, goblin in tow. Will it kill either of you to have a normal goddamn human interaction when we're trying to get paid? I was negotiating! This is what negotiating looks like. That's crazy. Anyway, and I was just being honest. Well, none of us are going to get any kind of compensation if you scare the pool guy half to death before the coin pouch can come out. Exactly. Thank you, Goldie. Bruce turns towards the official. Look, these freaks aside, we did you and your town a solid today. There's gotta be something you can give us in return. Well, I don't know. It's been hard out here lately, you see. What's with the damage to the water pipes in the canyon? We don't really have the cash to spare. See, that's strange, cause Goblet digs a crumpled piece of paper out from within his jacket and offers it to the town official with a friendly smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. I found the flyer just over there. Looks like a pretty sizable bounty for clearing out whatever's wrecking your shit down in Ravine. And if you ask me, I think we got your culprits. He cocks his head towards the carnage of slain corruption beasts around them. The official spotters. Don't be ridiculous. Those monsters couldn't possibly be responsible for cording the pipelines. You'd be surprised, actually. Corruption is really nasty stuff. Left unchecked, it could eat away at just about anything. Wild animals, mineral substrates, sheet metal, bone, and people, of course. All the colored grains from the official's face. What are you trying to say? Knock it off already, Octavio. You're gonna give him a heart attack. Knock what off? I'm stating facts. You know exactly what you're doing, you little lunatic. And everybody shut up! Do you guys know the meme? People in Indonesia know this. Semuanya diam! That's the vibe I'm feeling with this game. Semuanya diam! That means everybody, shut up! Gerard's hollering rises above the bickering with all the volume of a foghorn blast as he stalks up to the official. I wonder, when was the last time we saw a bounty hunter pass through this town? What does that matter to you anyway? I bet you can't even remember. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Most hunters wouldn't bother making the trip. So you tell me, what happens when we, I don't know, let slip that you people don't pay your dues? What happens next time the corruption beasts come knocking? Who's going to bail your asses out then? You're full of it! Gerard shrugs, eyes glinting reptilian gold. Maybe I am, but do you really want to risk it? Scam us today and we might be the last hunters you ever see. Pay up! And your shitty little town because we work all the time. It's your choice. A long tense moment follows. Gerard's ultimatum hanging in the air between them. Nobody speaks, nobody moves. The official's eyes flick hunted between the four hunters and the bounty flyer in his hand. This hurts so good, I know, right? Until finally he heaves a sigh, relenting. Fine, the bounty gold is yours. Wait here. He turns sharply on his heel and strides off down the street, fist white, knuckled where he holds the flyer. Cold platelets at low, impressed whistle through his teeth. Damn, Gerard with his rude talk. Never knew you had it in ya. Well, you know, no big deal for someone like me. Comes completely natural. If it comes so naturally, can you live with that next time and skip the shrieking your head apart? Please, my ears are still ringing. Oh, shut the Gerard breaks off abruptly as the official returns, now holding a wavy coin pouch and looking exceptionally unhappy about it. Your bounty, gentlemen. Take it and be on your way. We wouldn't want to inconvenience you any further. Before the official even finishes speaking, Gerard has the pouch in his hands, a smug grin spreading over his face. This is all of it, right? Nothing missing? The official's eye twitches in annoyance. That is the full amount, I assure you. Unless you'd like to count it out yourself. Tempting. But I'll trust you this time, since you've been so very hospitable. How gracious of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business to attend to. Despite your aid, the scale of the damage is still rather severe. With an air of finality, the official turns his back on them once more and begins to march away. But wait, hold up. What now? Aren't you even gonna ask who we are? So you can tell everyone just who saved your fucking skins today? And then you leave? Cross my heart. Fine. Who are you then? Well, hey, that's so cute! Gerard pauses for effect as he steps one shiny boot up onto a nearby rock, the wide red lining of his coat set ablaze by the dying afternoon light. Behind him, Octavio, Goblet, and Ruse roll their eyes. We're the Armies unit, and you better remember the name! Wow, that's so fun! Thank you for playing! See you next time, the full version! Wow, that's very good. Oh my god, that Shinri is so hot! I got distracted! Oh, Vesper! Oh, happy anniversary! Happy Tempest anniversary! Happy Holostars Yen anniversary! Magni! I miss them so much. Happy Tempest 3rd anniversary, everyone. I feel so happy of that. I didn't expect I will see Vesper and Magni over there. For those who are joining and don't know, so let's return to the title for now. Okay, and then we'll go back to our stream. Wait, forgot the, let me open the camera. Whip. Okay. Finally back. HQ for, yeah. That kinda hit dip. So for those of you who just joined and don't know what I played a demo for Holostasian, one of the units, one of the feature units from the Hololive Mail branch. And I was surprised to see Vesper and Magni, who were already no longer in Holostasian. And it happens that I played this near the 3rd anniversary. Wait, let me just mute my mic for a while, then I'm gonna continue. Wait. Okay. I won't cry, but like, I miss. Speaking about missing, this gets very sappy. I'm going to cover up a little bit. So, for Tempest anniversary, I joined a project from Elysium Delivery Services. But let me see what image it is. Wait for a moment. I joined a project from Elysium Delivery Services, and I drew this. Wait, let me search for the picture. Oops, sorry. Wait. I drew this. Let me just let it cover my face. So, because I don't want to cover my chat. You know what? Let me just cover it just for now. So I drew this. When drawing this, I felt pretty sappy. Let me check the song for a while so I know if the song is in the mood or not. Wait. I don't know. Wait, let me also make the dust. Wait. Let me listen to the music. I want to make this sappy. Sappy. Where you at? Pretty, thank you. Wait. Let me change this voice so it becomes sappy. Now it becomes sappy. Okay. So, I drew this, and I feel quite sappy with this one because let me change the music again. I'm so sorry, guys. Is it this one? Let's do this one. When I made the Tempest anniversary art, the first thing I was really surprised of is that there's an entry for TSB, which is, if you know the original TSB, there's a Len Tatsuki which has graduated. So I immediately took the chance, because I already bought a drawing tablet, to draw this. This is my first ever art entry for Elysium Delivery Services. Yeah, this is like, I did the Shinri one in art, but that was not the first art I made for the project. The first one I made is this one. So when I make this one, it's pretty sad that I have to hide Selene. You can see Selene a little bit at the back, but I really tried my best so that it can be streamed. But moreover, I feel pretty sappy when I draw Axel and Altair like this. You can see pretty much in the strokes how much I work hard for this piece to work on, because I'm trying a lot of different styles with this one. And it feels sappy that the first art I made is for Tempest. Okay. And then I was very surprised to see that there are entries including Vesper and Magni. So I asked the team, hey, can we draw Vesper and Magni here? Oh yeah, we can do that in this one. Wow. The thing with, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm very used to featurable graduations where the other just can't speak with another, or people just can't really include people that easily, if you get my gist. So I get very sappy whenever I see Vesper and Magni, and I know Axel mentioned about Vesper and Magni a lot, but like, because I followed these guys since debut, it definitely brings a lot of memories. And then I saw the Vesper and Magni and in the previous game, and why is it not looping? But yeah, what would I consider, like, why is there no voice? Wait, who would I consider my first Holo Stars? Ian. My first Holo Stars Oshi is not from Ian, but I joined them first. I joined the Tempest debut. So also, why is there no voice for this one? Wait. Okay, finally worked. So it gets a lot of memory tracking in. And like Tempest a third anniversary. It feels weird to see that VTuber groups that I followed very closely has been there for like a long time. It feels like time passes so fast. Also, I think I'm gonna change the BGM again because I keep changing things. And I got to my job now because of Hollow Stars. Why does it change? But anyways, I got this new job because I included the part where I made Octavia's Wonderland project. So that is a project where we made a storybook for Octavia containing adventures with him in a dreamland. That landed me something. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 3 years. Yeah, and the journey of Hollow Stars is very tough. Even though they debuted under a big company, Hollow Stars in general have it very rough. They have it very rough, especially Tempest. Tempest went through so much. I think if the people in there are not Alter and excellent, Fasper and Magni too. If those four didn't debut it, then Hollow Stars Ian wouldn't be where they are right now. So that's a really, and I really admire how passionate they are and how essentially how accommodating they are. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I want to hey, that's awesome, thank you. But the thing with VTubers too is that I actually struggled with Oshi life for 3 years too. So I feel that's really cool that a Hollow Stars Zen debut is like very tough. I remember how bad it was, how bad they were received in the past, but then they paved the way. I think Fasper and Magni really helps to make the boys able to collab with the girls, which is something that people couldn't foresee in the past. But now they can do it, so and that's what makes me pretty happy. And I remember that there's that flex cover with Vesper and Magni, and I feel so happy too there. And Woven Fate should have Vesper too. I want to wish that they still exist in Hollow Stars if they want to. But more than that, I really wish you good luck on them. And essentially the boys, like I don't know what to say when Altair said he almost graduated. That's crazy. Like Altair, the first Oshi I have from Tempest is Altair, because I told my friends, hey, how much money do I need to save to get Altair merch? And for your information, I very rarely buy merch. Very rarely. It's just recently I started to buy. Okay, wait. Okay, I got the receipt from from three. Oh my god. from 3 years ago. So the stream I shared to my friend about Altair is his Zelda stream. HQ did so much. They make Stars Eon possible. They collab with the girls. They made it possible to collab with DG. Yeah. And a lot of people thought that Holo Stars EN is a failure. I still remember because they were so hated. And like people judge from their appearances. They judge from the avatars before they even give a chance to these boys. But I think that doesn't really matter because now I think Holosters is going to a better place, much better than before. Okay, yeah, so I asked in 2022 whether someone sold a merch of Altair. And this is at the time where I still really like Nijian, which means so big because I didn't expect that time to be liking Holostars that much. So when Altair mentioned that he almost graduated, I feel like, I mean, I get you, boss, but you are literally the first person who paved the way. So it's gonna be very sad if I see Axel alone. I don't think Axel thought too much about it, but that will definitely feel sad. Will he feel lonely? I don't know. I'm not Axel. But like, it gets lonely when the first gen only has one person staying. If that makes sense. But then I think to these things, if the talents want to separate ways, I just hope they live in a happy place. Though I want Holostar Cian to be there forever. These guys have literally changed my life in so many ways possible. I feel like the biggest change I have in my life starts from Holostar Cian. And that's even from the that comes from the unit that I don't even follow from debut. But that doesn't really matter because yeah, I return now to like supporting Holostars as much as I can. And 3 years just passed by so quickly and they still grow. And I'm also very thankful in the middle not to wash down stuff and then leverage Holostars and cover up or anything, but if it's other company, they wouldn't even bother to. I don't think they will bother to even invest at Holostars because I just think they are not very well received compared to like female units or male units, let's say from Niji, for example. But I'm glad that they really gave a lot of good faith to them and also like allow them to explore themselves, make their own contents and such. And although I don't really watch Altair and Axel that much compared to before, they have grown so much within these 3 years because I still remember. Now Altair, I feel like Altair is not really different, but Axel is the most different. Like I feel he grows up the most in I almost say Nijisanji Axel serious. That's crazy. But yeah, I feel like Axel has grown up so much because I still remember the first days I watched Axel stream. He was so awkward. I still remember there was this game where he played the fortress stuff. Let me search the font. So at that time, he played like a very niche game, and he was so awkward. I mean, everyone I think was awkward except Magni and Vesper. I think Magni and Vesper they just go brr, but Altair is still. I hope we have fun. But Axel was just like a very shy person back then. Axel, why is the other Axel coming out? Axel Sirius. So I was surprised. The thing that made me surprised was not him was not him saying trash talking stuff. Which one was that? Oh, Kaifu Chifuritu? That, oh my god. The time he's Chivalry. I remember when he played this game, he yapped so weirdly. He was so shy. I feel like seeing a kid growing up to become like the trash talker he's now. Trash talker! Cinnamon roll that look he could kill you, but actually a cinnamon roll. That's Axel. And for Altair, I don't think Altair changed much, but I haven't been following Altair in a long time, but Altair's presence is very calming. Now he's fully unleashed. Exactly. I don't know which monster makes him fully unleashed, but I'm glad for Axel. I'm glad that Axel can grow up to become where he is right now. And I just realized I'm yapping so much about my Oshir. My Oshir. And I didn't realize that it will be 2 hours since I streamed. I've been not streaming for a very long time. And I think yeah, so I started streaming also because of Hollow Stars yet. So I'm thinking a lot like how I want to go in the future with things and stuff. I always talk about the future, even though what matters more is the present and the future, but like I feel thinking about the future is also important. But yeah, happy 3rd anniversary Tempus. Happy 3rd anniversary Whole Stars again. They've gone so far. And deep in me, personally, I also want to grow up like how they do. I didn't receive backlash that like they do because nobody knows me. And I think they have like a very good mental fortitude. And I think I need what they have. So yeah, that. What else we can talk about? I still don't want to turn off the stream. I haven't talked to you guys in such a long time. I even forgot to like speak in my language because my YouTube audiences I don't think they speak English because I'm using my native language in YouTube. You'll know soon. But like, I want to switch. I want to do a short transition for that too. Because I've also been thinking a lot about myself, as in how should I approach this channel? How should I work on stuff? I don't think I have people watching on YouTube right now. Yeah, I don't think I have people watching on YouTube right now. And I also can't believe that the stream has been going well, because I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm live streaming maxing like my own Oshi. Like my own Oshi who always does multi-streaming every single day. Nah, not every single day. He's a little bit busy now, but you get the gist. And this started from me wanting to draw for a project that I'm working on, but I just want to talk with you guys. Maybe I can talk also about my work experience now. I mentioned it before. So these 2 weeks have been eye opening. 3 weeks. I'm going to be a month in this new place. So, funny enough, I've been wanting to move to this new place I'm in right now since 2022. So, I've been wanting to relocate for a very long time. And I keep manifesting, God, if you please let me live in this city so I can pursue my dreams and I can get a good job. I have to journal. I like journaling, by the way. So I keep tracking, not tracking. I don't do it every day, but I write a lot of my aspirations and visions in the future. I always do that to motivate myself. This is something I have built from when I was young, because it just really helped me to track to where I go right now. So let's see. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. So in 2023, I manifest for 2024 to be able to move to this city I'm in right now, which is, I can mention the name. So I'm currently in Jakarta, the metropolitan city of Indonesia. So I've been always wanting to be in Jakarta for a very long time, because in 2022 I kind of get the insider info that if I want to grow up my voice career, I have to move to Jakarta. And what I manifested that time is that my voice talent career is a huge success. Now that's not yet, I'm still growing. I'm in Jakarta with a very caring management. I didn't specify the management here. And then what else? This is a good way to stay motivated. Yeah. And also from this, I learned the difference between manifesting and praying. So I wouldn't consider myself the most religious person. However, I would consider myself a little bit more religious than lukewarm people, because I trust in God. I'm pretty religious, as in I don't want to move to another religion. I still have my faith the same way as I always. I wouldn't be here without the faith that I have right now. I also, since working, I really want to talk about this more, but I gotta go on a toilet break. Please wait for a moment. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Wait. I'm back. Where were we? Where were we? I'm talking about work, but where were we again? I forgot. I think I talk about workplace. Okay, I remember now. Continuing about workplace and relocation. I had a very terrible experience in my first job that I set up a very long prayer list, like a very, very long list of what I want in a workplace. I even like put non-negotiables, very, very non-negotiable stuff that is actually common sense and legal. Because I mentioned before that I've been working in a place where I dealt with illegal business practice. So, anyway, let me move my laptop too while I'm talking. I want to move to my bed. So I manifested so much in the new workplace. I want a workplace that can accommodate my ADHD. First of all, I also want a workplace that crazily said that make a contract for me. Because in my place before, I made my own contract, and that contract turns out to be shitty. Because in that contract, I think I can just speak about this. In that contract that I had, in that contract, I was basically binded by the company, but the company is not having any obligations on me. So essentially, I work there and they punish me if I do something wrong, but won't reward me if I do something right. That, and there's just so many stuff when I talk about my old workplace. That's why I've been coping on Hollow Stars projects and was very scared to get a new job. Like, I want a job that can really accommodate every single thing that I want, non-negotiables, and will really be happy if I have like something that can accommodate more that I actually want, like supporting my ADHD, flexible working hour, and I got it. I was offered by a friend, hey, Tab, my boss is looking for someone to work. Give me your CV and I'll pass it to the boss. And the interview was very fast because apparently I was the last candidate they processed because they struggled so much to find a candidate. And that is the first time I feel very comfortable with interviews. What I mean by feeling comfortable is that these people ask me questions. My boss and then the team leaders, they ask me questions, but it's very fun to talk with them. Very, very fun to talk with them. I feel like talking with them and sharing with them feels like I'm in a home, which is weird. I never felt that. I didn't feel that in my first job interview. In my first job interview, I was actually judged because I was told like, you better keep yourself up to date. You shouldn't play games. And I was so offended because like, what's wrong with playing games? Nothing's wrong with playing games. If I want to have fun and not harming others, it's okay to play games. And so in the interview I had with them, they asked me like, what have I learned within 24 hours? And I mentioned, I just played Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. And I learned about time management. I learned about managing sheets. I learned about how fun it is, how they can coordinate stuff. So I have a private session of D&D right before that interview. They just laughed. They just laughed. I also talk about another thing, but I can't really disclose it here. but it's also a good one. But like, I told them about playing D&D. I'm like saying, this isn't something you can learn from, but like, so I played Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and I just learned about their systems, how to count these things. And I still remember, one of the person was very scary, but it feels different kind of scary. And then I got accepted. I immediately find a place to relocate, which is where I am right now, which is very cheap. Like, in this city, it's very hard to find a rent where you can also pay for electricity, because in Indonesia, we have what's called token electricity. So that means you have to pay for a certain amount of quota for electricity that you can refill anytime. But the issue with that system, for me personally, is that it doesn't fit my budget. So I have to find a place where it includes electricity as well. So I pay. I don't need to top up electricity. I just need the person to pay it for me. And I need a fast Wi-Fi because I want to stream. I mainly want to stream when it comes to Wi-Fi's. That and yeah, it happens very fast. And then I move here and a lot of things has changed my life. So I used to sleep at 3 a.m. Now I sleep at 9 or 10. And then I also dealt in the workplace, right? They're kind of like, they are very shy. I can see that when I came in the first day. In the first day, in hotel, you will be punished. People pointed out a lot if I didn't do the grooming thing, because essentially in hotels you have to be physically attractive. So I wore makeup and all of that, and I got surprised when I saw that 80 to 90% of women there, they don't use makeup. Even if they do, the makeup is very light. I was shocked, and moreover, some of them even wear t-shirts at that time. So I was so shocked, because in the hotel setting, we have to use like formal blues or usually blues or like formal shirt. You get my gist. But in there, they're very casual. And then and then I got introduced to the team, and I'm working. One of my work is as a receptionist. I remember the first day was very overwhelming for me because I don't know anything about the industry I'm working at. But in this place, I was so like, the mentorship and supervision to me is so great. In my previous job, no one knows what I'm doing. Like, they know the industry, but they don't know bad shit about what I should do. And even the people who knows about stuff, let's just say I don't fit the values that they have. So my job previously made a lot of burden, but this one, it's very easy for me to adapt. And also, like 99% of people in the office are introverts. So they were very shocked when they saw me being very extroverted. I'm a painful extrovert. A lot of my friends told that I'm a painful extrovert. To the point where my supervisor always like, my supervisor and a lot of people, I think, they thought that my cheerfulness and extrovertedness is fake or a facade. No, for the first job, it's out of panic. So apparently, people with ADHD have like their bubbly, outgoing nature as something coming from anxiety. That's how we mask. That's something I just learned recently. And so at that time, my friend told me, "Are you always this annoying? Or is your cheerfulness a facade? Because like that's annoying." I'm like, I'm not really sure how to answer your question, but I'm pretty sure it's anxiety. And yeah, after like 5 days, I figured out I had so much anxiety going on because, again, culture shock. And yeah, a lot of people think there that I'm also very extra. I can't get where they're from. And then also, the thing that they're very confused of is why I'm very initiative. So I always take initiative in my work. I always initiate stuff. And they also told me about having to, about me taking conclusions of my initiations. Because back in my place, I essentially have to be the person who makes the things for them. Even at one time, my supervisor don't know what to do. They just like, they supervise me, but then they let me go. And it feels kind of very, very lonely. Because no one also knows what the fuck I should do. I can't really consult to people because I don't trust any of them. But in this place, people are very accommodating. They're very busy, but even like, I was also like told like, hey, this person, I'm very sorry if you've this person may sound like they're cold or anything. Don't take them too hard. I'm like, chill. I know they're good. I know they're kind, because despite people who say things straightforwardly and they can make people hurt sometimes. But like, I feel that they are really trying their best to help me out. And don't feel like I'm a nuisance, because they understand that I'm new and I need guidance. So like I'm like, chill. Even if we, and mind you, I've just worked here for 2 weeks. So they're very worried too. Because I was very cheerful and then I went very quiet. And then I started hanging out by myself. But I told them, it's okay. My quietness is because I'm trying to adapt. But honestly, I think it's kind of suffocating on my part too. I'm trying to figure out how to make it comfortable on my part. One of the ways, I think, is through streaming like this. So I have to find the suffocatingness away in home. But yeah, they were also worried because there were several instances where they told people left because they felt uncomfortable that people were being quiet and stuff. Because yeah, it takes time to get cozy with all the change. Yeah. But I told my supervisor was very worried because recently I've been hanging out around by myself. I told her, hey, my break is different and I usually spend time on myself because I want to do so. It's not because I hate you guys. That's not in the card at all. In fact, I really enjoy working here. It's just I know that we have to adapt. You have to adapt to me. I have to adapt to you guys. So, and then they asked me, is there any concerns or any difficulties you deal with a person? I told them, even if I have them, it's because we're adapting, so I don't think it's a big issue. But I definitely will tell you if I have any difficulties with people. So that's where, because in my previous place, like, everyone tried to be so nice, but they're putting up a facade. I was stabbed in the back, as in like they were very kind to me, but turns out they were my biggest enemies behind me. So to see people like coming straightforwardly, if they don't like me, they tell it to my face. That's very refreshing and I like it. Because I know, like, I really hate people who are being kind in front of me, but then they backstab me. That's like traumatizing. And also, the biggest note I have is that the directors The directors have been watching me closely, which is understandable, but they treat me as an equal. They treat me as somebody equal. They didn't treat me as such a new, fresh graduate newbie who is still working on stuff. No. They respected me because in my previous workplace, and I also mentioned this to my supervisor because she was very confused of a lot of things. Why I'm initiative, why I'm very extra, with the director's thing